So hello and welcome to the live stream. Whether you are joining me live now, I'm so excited that you're here, or whether you are watching the replay, I'm stoked. I'm stoked to be with you today. So today, in today's live stream and video, we are covering the best software for recording your screen, and this is specifically for Macs. Sorry, PC users, but it is what it is. I only have a Mac, so I can't show a PC options because I don't work with the PC. I only work with Mac. So Mac people, you are in for a treat today. We're going to look at some of my favorite software options, and I'm also going to not only talk about them, but I believe in also showing you guys. So it's going to be a bit of a show and tell. I'm going to talk you through my favorite ones and then also do a little bit of a demo so you can actually see what it's like, so you can decide whether or not it's right for you. So I've got a couple of budget options, different price points, so you can choose for yourself. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Sarah Nguyen, and I help awesome entrepreneurs like yourself build and grow their businesses and income using video on social media. Now make sure you check out the links in the description, because I'll also at the end of this broadcast put links to everything that I mentioned in this video. So let's get right into it. What are the best? There's a lot of software out there, and this is a strange time. So one of the things that I know for myself is that I use a lot of software to record my screen, and you may as well. You may be looking to whether that is recording tutorials, recording my screen to do lessons for my courses, or recording my screen to do instructions, or just to communicate with people remotely. It's something that I've used a lot, but I know that I've used even more now that a lot of people are remote. So I'm going to go through some of the really good players in the game right now. So let's get right into it. The first software for recording your screen, and this one does work for PC and Mac, and it also is one that you can use both web-based using the browser option or using the app, and they are Loom. So I really like Loom. They have a free version plus a paid version, and the paid version is actually really affordable. So I actually have the paid version because I believe in supporting developers and supporting businesses so they can grow. And with the free version, you get pretty much as you get in the paid version. The paid version, you do get a little bit more features, but you can get away with just the free version. And if you are a teacher, if you're in education, you actually get it for free as well. So that's why this one really touched me a little bit, because I was like, yes, they're a great software and they're supporting the teachers and education, because it's a really strange and challenging time right now for teachers. So anyone who supports teachers is, they get a thumbs up in my book. So as I said, you can use it either from the app, so you can install it on your computer, or you can use the browser version, and it's incredibly easy to use. So I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. So let me go over and share my screen. So I'm also going to hide myself. Please let me hide myself. Flawless. We are absolutely flawless. So I'm going to move myself because it won't let me hide myself for the time being. Very strange. So let's look at Loom. Now I've installed Loom, and it looks a little something like what you see here. When you select the little icon, you can see that you have an option to choose which camera you want. So this is a little bit confusing. You can see this circle version. This is from Loom. This central one here is me. So it's just a little bit confusing. I don't know why the software is doing that, but I'm just rolling with it. But you get to choose the size of your circle, so you can be bigger or smaller in the corner. And you can also, in the top right hand corner here, you can see that you can choose which camera you want to use. So at the moment it's using the same camera that I'm live streaming through, but you can, if you have a webcam, or if you have your laptop cam, you can choose whichever webcam you want. You can also choose whichever microphone input you want. So this is also picking up my USB microphone, but there's other microphones that you have. You can choose whichever one you want there. You can choose to record your entire screen, or you can choose to just record the screen only, or the cam only if you wanted to, but this is about recording the screen, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, and I really love, oh, there you go, it's disappeared again. I really love Loom for a couple of reasons. I'm going to do a bit of a demo. The app version is misbehaving a little bit, of course, while I'm live, but that's okay. It's making my screen disappear, but I actually found it really useful. There you go, now it's working. So you see, you've got the option of using it from the app in the top corner, or you can install it on your Chrome browser. And when you do that, you have the same options that you have with the app version. And I'm in the corner here and very blown out in yellow because that's choosing that camera. Let's fix that. You can choose the size of your actual circle. So you can choose to be really big, or you can choose to be mama bear, or you can choose to be baby bear size. And then in terms of recording your actual screen, you have the option of either the entire desktop or just part of the screen. So full desktop, and then this is not exactly how, it's a bit buggy right now. It's very odd. Anyway, so you can record the full desktop, and then you can choose which monitor, if you have different monitors you want to record from, and then you select start recording. And oh, there you go. It's letting me choose now. And then you get a countdown. So I'm in the corner and it's recording. I can see Loom is sharing your screen, and I can talk and I can go through things, and I can still be in the corner if I wanted to stay there, and I can record and record and record. And then once I'm done, I select that green button there. And then here is where I can do quite a few things. So the first thing I can do is, this is a page that I can send people. So you can download the video. There's this button here, and you can then edit that in an external video editor, or you can just send this link to someone if you wanted them to view it from this page. So that way they don't need to install any software. They can just click on the link and watch the video. So this is really great, particularly if you work with virtual assistants or you work with virtual team members. You can communicate using this functionality. It's really cool. In terms of editing, I thought that the editing capability was a little bit limited, but it wasn't bad. So, you could use this to record and then use another tool to edit. Otherwise, I've got some basic editing functionality. If you select trim, then it lets you select sections to cut out of the video, like this. And then you go remove. So you can only remove one section at a time. And then you go publish changes, and then it makes those changes. And if you wanted to remove another section, you would go back in and trim it again. So that's how you would actually edit it. So I really liked it because it's really easy to use once, the software doesn't bug out on you when you're on a live stream. And I like it. So it's, you get to choose adding yourself in there. You can do just the screen and close any the icon of you here, or you can switch between different monitors as well. So I really like the simplicity of it. So that's really great. So that's the first option that I have. Loom, they're a really easy to use. Let me switch back to here. A really easy to use screen recorder software, and I highly recommend them. They're really amazing. The second one that I use all the time and really love is Snagit. So Snagit is one that is a paid one, and I find them really good to use because you can do both recording your screen and take screenshots and annotate your screenshots really easily. So I think they're actually a lot stronger as a screenshot software. So you can take screenshots and then edit them, crop them, add annotations, add text really easily. But they also do video recording as well if you needed that functionality. And it's just another option for you to consider. So let's have a look now at Snagit. All right, so I've installed Snagit. So it is a software-based, I'll share my screen again. It is a, I'm going to move you because you're distracting me. It is a software, so it's not web-based, and you install the app. And now it is not allowing me to, what's going on today? So I'm just going to take a second to try to sort out this software. Software is misbehaving today, and I don't know why. Okay, so okay, let me try this again. Try to share my screen, and it's not showing the actual top of the screen. So here we go. Okay, hopefully this is working a little bit better now. What a day, what a live stream. So now you can see it. This is Snagit in the top right hand corner here. And what happens with Snagit is that when I select the video option here, I can choose to record the entire screen or a region. If I want to just record a section, then I can just select that part. And then I can also choose to record audio over that as well. So I can choose a microphone if I wanted to. And if there's system audio, so if you're playing a video that you want included, that will also be an option that you can include as well. And you can choose to include the webcam or not. And when you select capture, so this is if I choose a region, so let's just say I only want to show this part. And then I simply have the monitor here so I can see the audio come through. I can see the size of it, and then I hit record. And that's how easy it is to use. So now there's a countdown, and then I can, talk and walk people through whatever is in that section there. So that's how you use Snagit. I really like Snagit. So now that the video is complete, I've got it here, and I can either export it. So I go to File and then Save As, and I can save it as a video, or I can save it as a GIF image. Or I can connect my account and share it. So you can upload it directly to Google Drive or to, the other Dropboxes and a whole range of other sharing destinations. So Snagit is the second option that I have for recording your screen. It's a really good option as well. Let's go back. Okay. The third option is my personal favorite, and this is a Screenflow. And I really love Screenflow because they give you the best of everything. They give you the option to record your screen. You can also record your device. So I use it to record my iPhone if I'm showing people things through apps, how to use apps or particular software on my iPhone or my iPad as well. And I really, really love it. It's a really versatile piece of software because you can record and then you can edit it, and you get the layers so that you can add overlays on it, you can crop things out, and it's a really beautiful piece of software. And I've been using it for a very long time, and it's my go-to one that I cannot live without. And I think if you want the ability to edit the screen recordings that you have, Screenflow is by far the most powerful and the easiest to use that I've seen on the market. So let's have a look at what Screenflow looks like. Okay, so I'm going to minimize a couple of things. Oh dear, it's all happening today, isn't it? So let's delete you. Now, as you can see, all of my apps are open here. I swear I'm more organized than this. This is Screenflow here. And with Screenflow, you can choose to record your, different desktops. You can also choose to record video from a camera into Screenflow as well. And you can also choose different microphone inputs as well. So if you're recording your desktop, in this case, I can choose either monitor, and I'm going to choose my iMac, and then I'm going to select record. I also can choose just a region, but I'm going to record my entire computer so you can see. And it's just setting up now, and there's a countdown. I can see it's recording the desktop and audio, and then I record. All right, so I'm just recording now, and let's go. And now once I'm done with the recording, I hit stop. And this is the editor. So I've got the soundtrack here, so I can, scrub through the sound and cut out sound. I can look at the screen recording here, and then I can also add text really easily as well. So I can, annotate or add text here. And it's really one of the best pieces of software for recording your screen that I've ever used, and I really, really love it. So I think the downside is that it's Mac only, but if you're watching this video, you probably are a Mac user, so that's not really your problem. And I think in terms of price, it's not too bad. So I can't remember the price off the top of my head, but they do have yearly upgrades, and I think it's quite affordable in the grand scheme of things for something that you use all the time. So I really, really love Screenflow and highly, highly recommend it. Okay, so now I've talked about 3 options. I've talked about Loom, I've talked about Snagit and Screenflow, and they're all paid options. But what about some free options? So I'm glad that you asked, because there are a few free options that I'd like to go through as well. So the first one is a Mac one specific, and you probably already have this feature, but you may just not be aware of it. And it is inbuilt into Mac. So if you have the operating systems either Mojave or Catalina, you already have it, and you may just not be aware of it. And all you have to do to record your screen is select the Shift command and the number 5, and then this will open up the options for you to actually record your screen. So let's have a look at how you actually do that. So this is my screen. I can see that you can see it. I'm going to select Shift command 5, and I'm going to move myself and get out of there. I'm going to move myself because it hid there. So Shift command 5. And in the bottom, you can see there's options here to capture the entire screen. There's options here to capture a selected window, capture selected portion, or the entire screen, or selected portion. And I can also choose to add a microphone there as well. And I can also choose to save it to my desktop or wherever I want to save it. And I'm going to put a 5-second timer, and then select record. So it's really tiny, but the timer's happening and it's recording my desktop. I can see there's a faint like darkness around the edges, and now it's just recording. And once I'm done, I hit the button, and if I go to my desktop, this is the file. So just going to close this so I can show a better example. And that's it. And this is a recording from the free Mac application. Okay, so there you go. That neat little trick. You may already have it, so try it out for yourself. Shift command 5 to record your desktop from a Mac. Pretty cool, huh? So the last one is another free one, which you may or may not know exists, and it is Quicktime. So a lot of people aren't aware that Quicktime allows you to actually record your desktop as well. So I'm going to bring up the software. Okay, my computer is doing all sorts of weird things. Of course, it's doing weird things while I'm on a live stream, but that's okay. We roll with the punches. So I'm going to share my screen again. All right. And now I've opened up QuickTime, and to record your screen, you simply go to File, New Screen Recording. And then similar to the other option there, you've got options to choose which portion of your screen you want to record. And then when you hit record, there's that tiny little countdown that's happening in the bottom. Okay, allow it to access everything. And in theory, it's recording my screen. So I'm gonna wave my mouse around and move stuff around. Once I'm done, I hit that button there. And this is the recording. So this is the recording. There you go. And it's really cool. So in terms of editing it, you can't actually edit it in QuickTime Player, but you can export it to, well, send it to a video editor. You can use iMovie to cut it up. You can use Screenflow to cut it up. So there's lots of options for you there. So let's go back. So yeah, that essentially wraps up the 5 different options in the tutorial walkthrough of the best software for recording your screen. So I talked about Loom as an option, really amazing one for both PC and Mac, where you can use the app or you can use the Chrome extension if it doesn't freak out on you when you're on a live stream. You can also use Snagit, a great one as well. So it's really good to do short snippets of video. My personal favorite, Screenflow, such a versatile piece of software, allows you to record your screen, multiple devices, and edit it all in one tool. So it's definitely my favorite. There's the free Mac inbuilt option where you just have to hit Shift, Command and 5, and then you can start recording. And then there's also QuickTime. So QuickTime allows you to, record your screen just using that software there, and you already have it if you have a Mac. And if you don't, you can download it, but it typically comes with your Mac as well. So hopefully you found this video useful, and the walkthrough is useful as well. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you're looking for more ways to grow your business using video, make sure you check out my Facebook Live cheat sheets. It's a super simple way of getting you up and streaming on Facebook Live, even if you've never hit record before. I'm going to put a link to the cheat sheets in the description and somewhere on the screen, hopefully. And I appreciate you being here, and appreciate just the opportunity to go live and connect with you. And